Hey everybody, I am doing a love spread. By the way, I'm Elizabeth. I'm a tarot card interpreter, an empath. I've been doing this for 35 plus years professionally and worked in Salem for about 20 years. Back in Salem now, actually. I wanted to do a reading because we've had this Mercury retrograde. It does go direct on the 31st with a lot of other planets that are retrograde, but we also had the solar eclipse, the partial full moon lunar eclipse, and a lot of us, a lot of people out there are experiencing breakups, relationships that have just gone south, unexpected endings to relationships, and people are feeling completely out of sync with their own energy. So I decided to see what I could pick up with those people that have been maybe ghosted by their significant other completely, they just went off the track completely, how this is affecting you and how it's affecting them. So the cards that I'm using are the Wheel of the Year right here and the Modern Spellcasters deck. So the first row here, we've got the Five of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups, the Lovers, the Ace of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. That's just the first row. Someone did something that made you feel horrible. Somebody made you feel like you were just insignificant. It took your breath away. And now they're feeling burdened. I believe that they're feeling guilty, that they walked away from you, because we've got the Five of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. Both these cards it's traumatic and it's messy energy. And I think a lot of this is their own fear. I mean, you look at the Five of Pentacles here. If you look at this card, I mean, he looks miserable. He's absolutely miserable. So right now, the way I'm seeing this is, the person that did what they did to you as far as cutting you off, ghosting you, I mean, the immediate future, I'm looking at the Four of Cups, which is them missing you. They're bored. They just, out of fear, they made a terrible decision, out of their own insecurity, out of their own cowardly behavior. I feel like there were other things they weren't telling you, because the Five of Swords is deception. So I believe you were not being told the whole truth from this person. I believe they were covering something or not telling you everything, but it didn't bother them because they did love you. I believe this person loved you. Now, it's interesting because as I look into the future, I see that they're thinking about communicating with you. That's the Four of Cups here. The immediate future, I mean, they're bored and they're trying to amuse themselves, but you're on their mind. I mean, here we have the Queen of Cups. So this is a water sign woman or man who has either water sun, rising, maybe Venus, like Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. And they're in love with you. And their friends know it. But I feel like they are thinking about reaching out. They're afraid how you're going to respond. I mean, we have the Lovers, but we have the Ace of Wands. I believe this person could be a fire sign. Maybe they have fire rising, fire Venus, like Aries, Sagittarius, Leo person who, Eight of Cups in the first row, even though he walked away, he wants to come back. And I feel like you're deciding that you're done. Because here we have in the second row, we have the Four of Swords, the Hangman, Eight of Wands, Six of Wands, Seven of Swords, the Moon, and the Tower. Now, it's like this person, he or she, they're sitting there waiting, and I feel like you were waiting for something. Like you were hoping, because I think you're in love with this person. But I feel like here you are, there's this person, the Four of Swords, they're just sitting there waiting. It's almost like when I look at this Four of Swords, both of you, I think that both of you need to move on. He's moved on, or this other person has moved on. Okay, no matter how much they may love you, they're unwilling. Here we have the Hangman to sacrifice their whatever they have going on, whatever fears, whatever issues they're dealing with. They're resisting you and they're conflicted. And I feel like now they're overwhelmed with feelings of guilt. And we've got the Eight of Wands and then the Five of Wands. They're conflicted. And I wouldn't be surprised if their circle of friends or someone they knew interfered or somehow said to them, you know, maybe you should reach out. Now, again, I see the Queen of Cups here. The best course of action for this person to take is you're on his mind. Six of Wands, he's thinking about you. He wants to communicate. Then we have the Seven of Swords. This person is vacillating like a seesaw. So they're going back and forth with, do I talk to this person? Do I reach out? My feeling is, because the Seven of Swords does come up twice, as much I believe they're in love with you, they feel guilty. Seven of Swords, the uncertainty of it, but they know they love you. They may reach out for closure. Some of you might be lucky enough. The way I'm seeing this is Ace of Wands is in a fire sign who feels like they're at emotional crossroads. You know, this is a crisis and they're feeling it too, but they're ignoring it. There are some people that are just going to, like the Seven of Swords and the Hanged Man. Some of you might just feel like you're being ignored or you've decided to walk away. My advice for most of you here is to walk away from this person. This is not the first time they've done this. And it won't be the last. So it's almost saying here too with the Tower card here. Now I don't read reverse, but the Nine of Swords did come up reversed. I'm going so fast. Sorry. I have a tendency to just go. But the thing is, I have a feeling there's a shock to the system on you. You already experienced this shock. I think this other person is now all of a sudden thinking, oh my, what did I do? Okay. Nine of Swords, when it's upright, is he can't sleep. Now he's sleeping and this person is maybe, I think they want to unburden themselves. I just want to pull a couple of more cards to see the outcome of this. So for some of you, you might get some contact, but for a lot of you, I feel like look, it's definitely, it could be fire sign energy who I think they're deliberately isolating. That's the Hermit. And then we have the High Priestess. So there are secrets that you have been revealed to you. You're finding out more about this person without them even talking to you. I feel like you've been maybe looking at their social media page or maybe someone they know reached out to you, but you are feeling better about yourself. The Star card is saying you're in a place where I deserve better. I know I deserve better. So you're working on yourself. That's what I see here. So unexpected. I do believe he or she, this person, Ace of Wands, will reach out to you, but you're in control. So I believe that when this person does reach out to you, you're done. I think going back to this relationship is setting yourself up for more heartache. That's just how I see this. If you have any questions and you want a reading, I will leave my information below. And prices, just ask me for prices. I can do a sliding scale for some of you that are going through a tough time right now. And I hope this reading was helpful. Have a great day.